Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my photo editing live stream where you can submit your photos in the links below. You want to submit them actually for the next show because they've already been done. I've already downloaded everything for today, but and you also have the opportunity to upload or download one of my photos and edit it, and then we look at those edits that you guys did of my photo. It's just time to come over and just have some fun, chopping the pictures up and playing with the colors and maybe learn a little bit about Workspace and what it's capable of doing or not doing. um, so basically it's just here to have some fun and maybe learn a little bit about photo editing, and I always appreciate any feedback you can give me about editing. So I'm willing to try anything. If you want me to try a different crop or go try black and white, etc., um, anything you want to do. So and this intro is mainly for people that are new to this stream. Most of you are pretty regular and know what's going on, so I appreciate everybody that's come back and has joined me from the previous stream to this stream, etc. I did download all of the images. I just need to kind of organize them a little bit before we get started. Wow, lots of edits on my photo this week. Wow. Let me move those over. Let's see, I think that's it. Okay. Let me open up Workspace. We'll get started here in just a second. Okay. We're all set here. Let's see. What do I need to do next? 1 second. I really missed the little chat window in the streams like in the previous ones because I can't. It's hard. It's easier for me to see when it's on the screen itself. This, select that, slide this over. Right. I think I'm set here. Wow, so many of you here. John Softly, good to see you. Wow, it's really late for you though, I know. How do I get over to this? There we go. Now we're set. All right, let me just catch up on the streams here. Neo, Randy, Agnes, Bob, Mark Miller, first time. Welcome, Mark. Good to have you here. This it's very informal here, so just relax and enjoy, I guess. Hello, Music Sound Gears. Good to see you, John Leach. Oh yeah, last weekend's edits. Man, they were tough. I guess we did okay. I don't know. I never know what's gonna happen. Someone suggested in my forum that I have a theme, but I don't know, that would be kind of boring to get like 20 pictures of the same kind of thing, and then editing them. So I kind of like this randomness of getting all these different images, and then you have to kind of be, be fast on your feet, right? So we'll start here in order. This one is from Anna May, I think. It doesn't say here. Sometimes the name is down here. But she sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I just, didn't get a chance to edit it for her yet. Let's look at the EXIF data. EM1 Mark II, no, Mark III with a 45mm f1.2, ISO 200, 1/400th of a second. Shot at f5.6. So yeah, good settings. I need to get a glass of water before I start. I'm all cotton mouth. 1 second. Glass. All right. let's have at it here. Agnes, Torin, Plato, good to see you. Okay. Now, and everybody can hear me. Okay, good. Everything looks, all my buttons are right. Okay. And Bob says, like you delete his picture, it's an old one you've done already. Okay, if I see it and done it before, I'll probably recognize it. Oh, Levante, good to see you. All right. Let's look at this one full screen. So this is like EM1 Mark III with a 45mm f1.2 Pro lens. So this thing better be sharp, man, because, you know, you're talking about almost $3 grand here in gear. And yeah, doesn't disappoint. It's tack sharp. And this is a beautiful scene. I love how the clouds, you know, are just kind of hanging down here, or this fog. But let me see. I mean, this is, wow. Really, this lens is amazing. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I was thinking of just capturing the mountains here and doing a wide landscape, but I think I'm gonna do a vertical. Because I want to kind of capture how it's, I just want to get that feeling of, a tall feeling of how tall the mountains are rather than going wide. If we were just on the mountains, that would be something, but I want to get this boat. So, yeah, the foreground needs to go, right? Yeah, I agree. All of that needs to go. Wide on the top 1/3. See, I know that's the gut feeling there, but I'm gonna go tall. Maybe not that tall. Let me see. Since this is such a sharp image, let me see if I can go a little bit wider than that. Let's try 3x4. That's about right. I don't know. I think I like the 16:9 better, but and the color here is already, I'm gonna try a little dehaze, but I don't think that's gonna fix it. The color here is a little bit muted. What, are we on natural color profile? Yeah, because everything's so far away. I'm gonna go monotone. And just move over a little bit. Now let me work with the, let me try some clarity too. Crop potato. That's right. I know I cropped this down to probably 2 megapixels, but that's going to be my new t-shirt. Everything looks good in 2 megapixels. Lionfish photo, good to see you. Let's see. Not sure if the clarity's helping or not, but it's kind of helping. It's just not rendering. There we go. Now, let me mess with the tone curve. I want to try and get some detail up in the mountains and maybe minimize this down here. Let me just exaggerate it a little bit. No, that's right. Right about there is good. Then I'm going to split tone it. So let me make down in here sort of be a little blue. And then the highlights a little bit yellow. And make a slight vignette. That's okay, flying fish. I do these like twice a week, so no big deal. All right, I think the only other thing, I think that's it. Let's do a quick before and after. But yeah, all of this stuff around here was just too busy for me, right? I think for a lot of you. I mean, we could do a wide shot, but I didn't want to get any of this in here. And I felt like if we did this side wide, that's the only other. Let me see. Let me just see what a wider crop would look like. We did this. Maybe keep a little bit of that pier in there. Oops. No. Go over more. Do a little Fibonacci type. I don't think, see, this wider crop I don't think works quite as well because you can't see the tops of the mountains. So I feel like it's not quite as the mountains don't look quite as majestic this way. You know what I mean? I lost my camera. Ah, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I think the previous crop looked better to me. This one. This it? No, one more. Yeah, this crop right here. Now the mountains are a little bit more, have a little more presence, and I think the ship looks a little tinier. So yeah, Torrance says the same thing, right? This looks really good to me though. I could spend a little more time on the tones, I think. Maybe a little bit, just a tiny bit more, but yeah. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Agnes. All right. If I can get my camera back. Yeah, there we go. All right. What is this? Let me go full screen. Just need to make my head smaller. It's a snail on some kind of plant, I think. It's just weird. All right, this has to go monochrome too, I think. Good detail though. And what did we use here for camera and lens? EM5, so the Mark 1 with a 12 to 50 lens. Wow, an oldie but a goodie. Shot at f9, ISO 200. I would have shot this probably at f5.6 or f4. That's the only thing I would change here, Bob. f9 is a little bit too wide. Because I'm seeing just the tiniest bit of motion blur, I feel like. You know? Just a tiny bit. But Lauren says, no, keep the beautiful colors. Okay. I'll do a color shot this time, but if you're gonna say beautiful, let's knock them out of the park here. Like that. And your new second camera. Oh, okay. Let's see the tone curve. Put some sharpness back in because there is a tiny bit of motion blur in this. Turn off the noise filter. And pull up the midtones. I think Pop Art 2 is a little bit too dark. Let's try Pop Art 1. Ah, that's too bright. Pop Art 2 is good. um, and pull up the midtones a little more. What I'll do is I'll pull those up, but then drop the exposure maybe just a third. We'll leave that alone. My problem now is I've blown out these highlights, and that's partially due to the pop art filter. So let's just do it manually. Oh, wait. I can fix that with gradation. Let me go back. One more step. Right here. Set this. There we go. That's better. Now, composition-wise, I feel like I mean this thing is kind of in a weird. It just goes straight. Right. Let me lock the midtones in and try and pull these highlights just back down a little bit. All right. Let's do a little clarity. Yeah, we'll pull. See all the noise in the shadow area, so I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Pull this up a little bit. All right, good. And I'm going to cool it off. It's just a little bit too warm. So try 4600. I still think black and white would have been nicer, but I think that looks good. So let's do a before and after. I mean, all this empty space here on the left is just, whoops. Why is it doing that? This is all just noise, right? Well, I just focused in, so now you can really see the detail in the coil here on the snail. And then a pop art filter to exaggerate the colors. I think that looks better. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that okay? All right, go to the next one. Wow. I like this. The symmetry is a little bit off. Good detail. I'm leaning towards... Yeah, you see this symmetry is bugging me here a little bit. Where the focus point is, it's definitely... There's some motion blur here. It must have been a little dark here. Let's look at the EXIF data. Sony ILCE7, whatever that is, with a looks like some kind of adapted lens at f5.6 ISO 400. You know, the other thing I like to do is include the dimensions. This one. There. So it's a 24 megapixel image. All right. I like this, but I need to fix the symmetry a little bit. Do I have any? I don't. Oh, here they are. Let's see. Thing like this. A crop. Maybe a vertical crop. Let me try that. Yes, the lamps are messing with my brain. That's true. But look at the ceiling and everything. Everything is just a little bit off. Because now I got these two corners right, but then this is crooked. So what's causing that? I need to go more this way. That's about right. Okay, recrop a little bit. See, this girl is not center with this either. Okay, I think I can live with her not being center, but I gotta fix this. Me. I'm trying to figure out what angle did they take this at. It's almost like... Go the other way. The other way is going to jack it up. Yeah, everything is crooked, right? Just like this is crooked. This is, you tilt it the other way. Usually I'm really good at straightening things out, but I'm just dying here. All right. That's gonna have to do. Now this side is off, but I can't help it. I think I was right the first time. All right, that's close enough. Okay. Um yeah, I'm gonna crop it, don't worry. I think this is my crop, a vertical crop. A little bit more off the top. David Walnut, good to see you. Um Let me see where the colors are at on this. Okay. Well, this is a Sony camera, so I can't some other stuff. Let me bring out some. I need to bring out some of these darker tones a little bit. Ooh, I like these reds. I'm gonna pull out these reds more. So, and it's more of a magenta purple, isn't it? And then, oh, these oranges are nice too. Everything up here in this range is really nice. Brighten those up. Okay. Oh, I jacked up her skin though. Hold on. I need to pull back something here. Maybe the reds. Yeah, that's a little better. Um, Dang it, this crop though is driving me nuts. Okay. Let's see what we can do with a tone curve real quick. Yeah, I think nature you might have some. I might go like a horizontal crop instead of a vertical, because this vertical's not. I think there's much I can do here. Let me look at a let me look at a horizontal crop real quick. Like this. A little bit. This is even weirder. Yeah, I think this works better than the vertical crop because everything up here is just not It's not right. I wish I could. Let me try one other thing. What if I cropped like this? No, that just accentuates all the distortion. There's just too much. Okay, actually that works right there. Now I can mess with the tone curve again, because I was not getting there with the tone curve before. Haze, sharpness, and let that render. We're almost there. I need to pull back some of the reds on her skin a little bit, and then I'll be done. Need more luminance. Come on, what color is her skin? Why is this not helping? Oh, there we go. There was just too much red on her, but okay, now we're good. Now, let's see. Maybe, let me see what more clarity does. I want to make these floors kind of really punchy. Actually, the haze might be better for the floors. Yeah. Pull this back. Oh, Neo, is this your picture? Oh, this is your picture, Neo. So the building is crooked. All right, a little bit too much something here. Where did I I think right there, and I've already done that, so I need to pull this back a little bit more. Okay, I'm done. Let's look at before and after. So I just exaggerated the colors, and then by going with a wide crop, tried to accentuate, you know, how the hallway is kind of, you know, looks pretty cool. So if the building is crooked, that's why it's killing me here. But I like this. I like this edit. I'd have to pull back the reds a little. Does she got a tattoo, or did I just jack up her leg? I jacked up her leg. This could be a tattoo, but a little denoise would help here, but I don't have that option. But what I would do is spend a little more time on the reds here so that they're not jacking up her skin. But the rest of the image, everything is about where I would want it. But I think that looks pretty good. Other than being just being skewed. Let me turn the sharpness down a little bit, and I fixed this building. All right. I just have to skew it a little bit more, but there we go. I'm done. Now it doesn't, but the building is just wow. Okay, let's move on. Nice picture though. I love this building. I would definitely be there. I'd love to stay there. And so you say I've done this one already, huh? It does look familiar. But okay, I'll skip it. Oh wow, look at this. This is beautiful. You knew it would mess with my crooked instinct, right? You're right. It is messing with me. This is, wow, look how sharp this is. This is amazing. We're going to try and save some of these highlights in here. I think I'm just going to crop it right to here and we're done. Because all the rest of this is just, it's not helping the image. I don't think. Let's look at the EXIF data. Okay, Lauren, we'll see you later. EM1 Mark II with a 12 to 40 f2.8 at f6.3 ISO 200, 1/320th. Those are the perfect settings. Really good settings there. Lacking depth of field for the background. It's enough depth of field. I just don't like it. I don't like anything back here. I'm gonna just try a vertical crop one more time and see if there's any saving. Like, I don't need any of the, no saving it. So let's go with a standard 4x3. Go right here. Come in a little tighter. Almost there. All right, let's just see if we can save some of the highlights. We have vivid, we have no highlight, shadow action, normal gradation. Pull it down a little bit more, half a stop. I really want to try and pull as much of the highlights as I can. And in Workspace, pulling the highlights with the tone curve and stuff is really hard. So what I do is I just underexpose it by moving the EV. And let me see, did I save the highlights? Not quite enough, a little bit more. That'll work. And no, I don't use a histogram. I just look at it. I mean, I use the histogram when I'm working with the tone curve. But like the histogram right now is not showing anything clipped, but I really couldn't even see the highlights until I pulled it back a full stop. Or a stop and a half in this case. And the histogram is kind of doesn't work for me in that sense, right? Wow, there's a long lag time between the iPhone and smart TV. It's Apple products, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. I told my Apple story a little bit at the end of the last stream. All right, so now let's bring the shadows back a little bit. See if I can do that with a gradation. And what does the other histogram show? Where is that thing? I forget where it is. Not here. It's in the info thing. Yeah, just tiny bit right here. I mean, let me put these to 255. Let me just max it out. And in the I menu, I never used the histogram, so I'm not even sure where to look. Yeah, I don't even know where to look for it. In the I menu, there's no I menu. I had it. Oh, you mean this? This one. Yeah, this one, right? Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag here, but I see what you're saying. What if I expand this out? Yeah. It's completely flat here, so I haven't clipped anything, and then a little bit in here. But we're okay. All right. Okay, so that worked. Where's my let's go to I'm wondering. I don't think much else needs to be done here. I can pull the shadows down a little more. Flip some of the highlights a little bit. Give the image some more punch. I mean, this is a little bit too strong. Yeah, the crop is all right. I think that's it. Not much else needs to be done here. Basically just getting rid of all this unnecessary background and focusing right on the flower. Nothing I think that works. This works for me. Right? I'd actually like to crop in a little bit, maybe right to here. Then I would lose this. So I think this crop works as a 4x3 crop. And then maybe just a little bit just throw in a little bit of fake sharpness here to tidy up the corners. Yeah, that's good. Still feel like I can crop a little bit more. I don't like those flowers there. There we go. Now I'm done. All right, final answer. Yep. That's where I would go with this image. All right. Let's go to the next one. Good shot though, Sam. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. Bangkok City Life. Man, another really sharp lens. My goodness. All right. Look at, I like these drains here. I can't tell what's going on. Hmm. I wonder if there's a way to save these drains and get the train. No. Um, 'Cause the train itself, I mean, the scene is all about the train here, right? But I really like this grading down here. Yeah, I gotta straighten this somehow. Right about. Still looks crooked. To the center. All right, that looks right. Okay, now I'm trying to see if there's any way to get just this grading. I don't know if these people matter or not. Let me think. Let's do a tall shot. Now I've cropped out the message here. Let's see. I don't know. This doesn't work for me either. There's just not enough drains. This is the only thing I like in the picture. Yeah. I just don't. I don't know if I can get the trains and the grain and the grates in at the same time. Yeah, sorry. I don't like anything else in the picture except the grates. I'm gonna go all the way down. Let me see. Can I? I wonder if I can go. The angle's a little off here, though. Hmm. Oops, not that one. Yeah, now it's all crooked. Yeah, too many subjects, right, Plato? Yeah, wide crap with the row of drains just didn't quite work either. I'm thinking maybe just some drains and cement with a person, and this is the only interest because these people are not that interesting. This lady's kind of interesting though. And just going a little bit Dutch kind of adds to the weirdness of the drains and this sidewalk. Let me take off this filter. I think this is where I'm going to go, is somewhere in here. But I just can't get the right color. Oops. A little less green. Maybe be monotone. No, I like the colors. Just a little bit too green. Just need to pull off some of the saturation. This is now an uphill struggle. Yeah, maybe black and white. If I do black and white with, say, a green filter, let me try. No, let's try red then. If I use the tone curve, maybe I can. Oof. I kind of like the black and white, but not as much as I like the colors. I think that you have to have the color. Right? Yeah, see, Bob agrees. No black and white. So, let me... I need to pull off the color, though. Just a little bit more. All right. Let me just check my angle real quick. I'll play with this angle a little bit. What if we stay straight? Nah, I like the angle better. Like this. Okay, final answer. So that's a humongous change, but I think like someone was saying, there's just too many subjects. We have a train, all these people, then these interesting drains. So I just wanted to narrow it down to just one thing. I just need to apply. Let me see if I have any options here. I do not. So yeah, like I said, I feel like there's just too much going on here. I would crop in on the train, but the train by itself wasn't that interesting. And these people are not interacting with the train at all. They're totally separate. So yeah, that's my final answer. Just kind of a weird, because the grates are weird and the sidewalk is weird. I just went with this angle to make everything weird. So there we go. Let's try something else. Oops, my workspace crashed. Hold on. Okay, flying fish. We'll see you later. Wait, that's not workspace. Where is it? Here. Go back and oh, we did that one. This one was next. All right. Oh, another train here. It's from John Follows. Ah, look at this. Some old buildings down here crumbling. Let's look at this full screen for a second. Oh, okay, we got to straighten it. I mean, it's almost straight as it is. Why is the train crooked? Hmm. Ah, this is hard. Let me see. I like this little splash of flowers right here. Maybe against this train. Then we have this row of windows and this row of windows. Maybe put these together. All right. I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit. Let me fix my thing here. All right. The rail tracks are curved. Okay. So we used, what did we use here? This is an EM1X with a 40 to 150 Pro, f2.8, ISO 200, 1000. So yeah, all good settings. I got two thoughts. Maybe go with the with these windows and these windows. Let me just eyeball this. I like this row of windows and these windows, but they're just too far apart. I don't think that'll work. And then the other thought is maybe just the train with the flowers right here. Bye. There's some steam coming off here. Straighten it. Yikes. Dang it. I just You guys intentionally send me these images that are crooked or curved. And there's no hope of straightening these things. Because if I get the train straight, then everything else is crooked. Dang, this is not good either. I just don't like the fact that the train is almost out of frame already. This might be another shot where I say forget the train. All right. Because there's nothing else. There's just not enough headroom anywhere. You guys see anything? I can't find any kind of framing that you think you'd go super wide and show most of the train, right? I mean, train going into a tree. Ugh. Yeah, make the colors pop, maybe. Just go tighter. I'm just gonna go tighter. Wide crop and tighter. And pull the colors off a little bit this side. Then play with the tone curve. Pull up some midtones. Don't really need one there, but soft. No, soft focus doesn't work. The original pop that I had was fine. Pull off a little more color. Light vignette. Randy says chop the houses. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Wow, John, this was a hard shot. There's just so much going on, but then nothing's going on. Final answer. So, yeah, we just basically chopped out the background and added some saturation. I just feel like the train, if a train needs to be coming into the frame, but it's almost leaving the image and it's not going into anything. That's all I can do. Oh, that's a tough shot. All right. Let's go to the next one here. Oh wow, nice silhouette here. Jan Garcia. Oh, okay. I haven't heard from Jan in a long time. Let me look at this full screen. Well, without the yellow lines. um So the question is, do we go full on silhouette with the people there and try and save some of the highlights? Warm it up? Maybe. Maybe. Let me think. And crop out this corner. I'm going to crop right here. All right. So we'll stay 4x3. Now, something, let me see. Okay. Oh, it's a JPEG, so I'm not going to be able to save much here. I might go black and white. Since I'm not going to save any colors. They're just gone. So, go monochrome, ton of dehaze, tiny bit. I know, right, Neo? The Earth is flat. Should be flat. It is a little bit off, right? We need to tilt this tiny bit. And that's not looking good either. Let me try and save some of the foreground. I mean, negative space is nice sometimes, but it's not nice in this image. So I'm going to try and save some of this foreground, but the people are still silhouetted, which is nice. So like that, and then see if I can save it here. Where are we at? We're in here. So I'm going to put a pin here. Let me reset that. This part got blown out. No, I liked it that way before. Oh, our tones are here. How am I gonna save those? Okay, Agnes, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it here. Let's see. Yeah. Final answer. You know, if I had the raw image, I could save this a little bit better. But I think black and white looks good. Yeah. Okay. I think let me just look at the color one more time. Color actually is not too bad. I mean, color works too. I mean, the main thing is in the cropping here, right? Just getting these people down into the bottom left, straightening the horizon a little bit, and we're good to go. And then if you work with with the raw image, you could save some of this up here a little better. A nice shot, Jan. I think that works. So before and after, I think this works. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, the color's a little nicer, right? I agree, Bob. Yeah. Wow, let's see. We got a Camlink Cafe. Man, there's so much glare. Somebody needs to use a lens hood. Seriously. All right, let's look at the EXIF here. Unknown ISO 1250 on a GH2. Yeah, you need to use a lens hood because there's no amount of dehaze that's gonna save this. Okay, Mark, we'll see you. I'll check it out on Sunday. I'll try and save it. Let's straighten it a little bit. I mean, I think you were trying to do some leading lines and things, but they're leading right into all this glare. Who sent this? Murat? Okay. Probably shot by Robin Wong. One of Robin Wong's followers, at least, right? Because if you follow my channel, you know I use a lens hood, man. I use humongous lens hood. Look at the size of that lens hood. It's almost the size of the lens. Anyway, okay, Nature. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Oh, and this white balance is just too much magenta or something. I think what I might have to do is I might have to I'm gonna try a cross-process filter on this because everything is so out of whack that because of all this glare. I don't know if I like this one or the red one. Red one would be really funky. All right, let me see. Do this and this. Which one is this? Is this my... No, that's Kodachrome. Let me try my Cyberpunk setting. Oh, it didn't work on this. All right. All right, that's better. A little bit less purple. I don't think I have the instant filter. Oh, I do have one. All right, maybe. It's just because of all the glare, I don't think instant filter is gonna... Let me just reset this. Let me see. No, I think my original cross-process idea is the way to go. Just to make this really funky. Why is this, and this white balance slider is really sensitive today. Okay, close enough. Pull the clarity back a tiny bit. Create some dead space here. Oh my God, this is just... Get the cross process. If I go monotone, is that going to help? Yikes. No, I think I can stay color. Whew. All right, let's see. There's the before and after. This glare is just killing the picture though. I thought maybe a cross-process filter might make it kind of funky, but it just made it worse. So I think this is all I can do with it. So it's not terrible. Like this, I need to straighten it a little. Okay, it was straight to begin with, kind of. All right, final answer. Yeah, this glare, wow. Murat, yep, you got to use a lens hood or something, man. Otherwise, it would be an interesting shot because there's a lot going on in here, you know? All kinds of bicycles and people and balloons and what is a Camlink Cafe? I don't know what that is. Oh, what is this message? Runtime error. Right. Let's see. Nice reflection shot of this. I think it's a woman. We'll assume it is. You can always tell by the shoes. Nope. Maybe, yeah, it's gotta be. All right. I think vertical is the right way to go, but I gotta crop it. I think we'll leave it in this original 4x3. Get rid of all this on the side. Oh, this is your girlfriend? Nice. Oh, this is your shot, huh, Levente? Very nice. Let's see. Lucky you, man. Don't tell her I thought she might have been a dude, though. But, you know, people all look pretty much the same from the back, though, right? Let's see. Let's do... My problem now is with this sign right here. Maybe upside down, but I think... Okay, I think this is it right here. Let me put it right there so the shoes are kind of the... Right there. Of course, now the sign is here. But it's different because it's a reflection, so it's okay. I like the feet right here. I gotta do something with the feet, though. I want to emphasize that more. And yeah, the car takes some attention, right? We can maybe do something about that. Let me see how the colors are. There's some good colors in here, but maybe not. Let's go monotone. You think it's too tight, Roman? Maybe. I don't want to go much more than that. Let me see. This is too wide for me. I need to go higher. Black and white is depressing, huh? Yeah. But it kind of mutes the sign a little bit, doesn't it? I'm gone. You like the colors, really? I would stick with the color except for this sign. I don't know if the symmetry is the way to go or just the feet. Oh, my camera battery's dead on my camera. Okay, I can change that. You think the symmetry is better, huh, Bob? All right, I got the battery changed. Okay. But that's why I wanted to go really tight, like right here. Thing. But yeah, I think the symmetry like this is better. That. Not really. I could probably do it in Photoshop, but in you know, in Workspace, it's a little bit harder to do. Now that I think I gotta leave it. All right, let's work with the, let's see, if we do a red filter, that should bring out the shirt a little more. And just a tiny bit of dehaze. I think a really tall crop, let me see, no. There's a wire up here, and I don't want to get too much of these buildings in. Let's go a little bit gritty here. A tad busy, right? Yeah, because of this mud down here. Rocks or bricks. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna go with my original crop. Okay. A little bit more of her feet. An A7R4? No, a GFX 100. That's what I need. Add a little vignette. Wish I could bring the midtones out a little bit more. Let me just, I can't do it here. I think this kind of works. I like just getting her feet at the top, but her whole body at the bottom. I just feel like, this image kind of works. Just too bad about that car in the corner. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can brush a little bit out. I mean, not a great job, but all right. I think that works. So we got a full reflection and we got her feet. I think the feet gives the reflection a little perspective. Oh, I brushed out of that car pretty well. You know, for if you don't look at it too close, it looks like there's no car there. That helps. And if the sign wasn't there, it'd be even better. But I think we're good otherwise. And a little bit of straightening. Yeah, the straightening is a little bit that. Yeah. It'd be more reflection of an empty sky though, right? Yeah. I think this works though. Okay, let's move on. Full shot. I think there's a lot there. This is a good spot to come back to and work with the scene a little bit, because so oh, we didn't do a before and after. Here's a before and after. Yeah, all of these buildings and all this reflection is just, I like this one line leading up to her. But now because there's a reflection, it kind of changes the dynamic of this leading line a little bit. And now it's trying to frame this. I don't know. I like this edit. Okay. I like the way I did it. If it, like I said, if this were my image, this is what I would do ultimately. All right, let's go to the next one. See, we got a cow feeding and then a bunch of flies on the mom. All right, I have to I didn't think cows had horns. Huh. I gotta think about that. When's the last time I seen a cow? I don't know. All right, this is gonna go soft focus. And maybe some white vignetting. And then we'll play with the tone curve a little bit, a little more white vignette. And oh, this is from Torin. He was in the last stream. I don't know if you're here today. A little bit of straightening. Let me pull back a little bit more contrast. And tad more color. I think the framing is already really good. Take off off a little bit on the left. And I'm done. That was an easy one. Um, yeah, I think that's all that picture needs. Just a little bit of softening up, basically, and a slight crop to the left or right. My green screen is getting in the image there. Okay. Nice shot, Torin. Really good shot. Let's move on. No flies on Rob, yeah. Mosquitoes though. A lot of mosquitoes. Wow, what's going on here? Like, this is the only dude wearing a mask in the image. This is from, oh, this is from Roman. Okay, Roman's still here. Let's see what you used today. 10 PL8 with a 14 to 150 f4 at f5.4, ISO 200. Okay, everything looks good. 1/400th of a second. All good settings. What's wrong with his legs? You got some kind of orb or something in front of him. Maybe you got some kind of paranormal shot here. What's going on over here? Yeah, skeeters. I hate skeeters. God, I'm like itching all over thinking about it now. All right. Wow, there's a lot going on here, Roman. I'm not sure where to focus. This is in Berlin, huh? And this guy's got a beard and some bread, 2 coffees. Man, this guy's on the move, right? So you always got something wrong with your camera, right? Last time you had thumbprint on your lens, and then this time you got let's see. I gotta go with this guy. This guy's kind of interesting too, but he's out of focus, but he's got lots of rings and everything. This guy's really interesting, but he's out of focus. And these kids are just boring. But I like how this guy's like, he's pissed off about something. Look at him. Anyway. Yeah, probably some of that sandwich or something from those kids, right? All right. Let's go vertical. Not quite that vertical. I gotta get the crooked truck out of the way. I don't have enough, all right, I'm gonna go with that. I wish I could cut his feet out or something. You think this guy on the left is worth saving, Bob? I mean, he's just so out of focus that I feel like there's no saving him. You know? If I do this. Actually, that's an interesting shot. I like this better. Yeah, he is far more interesting, right? And if I go black and white, maybe I can get rid of that green blob. a little bit. That works. And then we'll use a red filter. Unless, what does a green filter do? Let me see. If that green filter mitigates some of this a little bit. Not really. Red. Red work. Let's make it really gritty now. Tiny bit of these. Set this grade. There. You giving fashion advice now, Plato? That's funny. The problem is all these streets are clipped. I think that's it. I think a little vignette wouldn't hurt either. Kind of mitigate some of this. Yes, I agree. At a glance, looks like they're talking to each other. I have a little more room on the left here for this guy. Yeah, this helps. See. Maybe not. A little bit too busy behind him. Okay. I think that's it. A little before and after. Yeah, basically just had to focus on that one guy on the left. He's the most interesting guy in the photo. And just pairing him up with the rest of the scene here. It'd have been nice if he was sharp and this guy was out of focus, just opposite. Then this would be a perfect shot. All right, let's move on. Oh, we got 3 more to go. All right. Let's hope they're all easy ones like that cow picture. The cow was so easy. It was done perfectly already. Okay, these leading lines actually kind of work, except this tree is breaking this line. That's the only problem here. This is from Randy. Yeah. Man, everything is good except this tree breaking the line. So, you know that's gotta go. And let's go vertical. You're right here. Ugh. I just can't. I tilted a little. See. You almost had it, Randy. This thing killed it. So let's try a wide shot again. About this way. Hmm. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Because the shot just doesn't work any other way. A little bit bigger. Tiny bit of blur. All right. Not the best cloning job, but you get the idea. And let's crop a little bit. Like this. I gotta fix this thing here. Okay, good enough. Um, Let me look at a filter. Okay, pull this back. Yeah, you got rid of the shadow too. Um, oh, you know what? I got my computer set to low power. Turn it back up. Yikes, that's not looking good. Let's try it. Let's go opposite, soft focus. And keep that, but I just need a little bit more in the shadows. Some vignette. Put the saturation back. Yeah, black and white maybe. I just didn't see a lot of tones here in the grass. Maybe I should try it, but I think let me see how that looks. Maybe a monotone. I just hate doing monotone on every image. I don't want to be a monotone snob, you know? All right. All right, final answer. Soft focus, get rid of the shadow, go black and white. I need to get rid of some of these yellows though. Hold on. Maybe if I just pull the white balance back. A little bit more. Okay. Let me pull the white balance all the way back. I'm trying to lessen the effect of this grass. There we go. Perfect. Now we're good. I think that looks all right now. Depending what screen I look at. Yeah, they look good on both screens. I need to get a new monitor. My laptop monitor is awesome now compared to my old monitor. All right, nice shot, Bob. But that works. Looks almost infrared now. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Got a spider. Oh my God, Randy. Thank you so much. Man. You must really like that edit. Let me look at that again. That's crazy, but thank you very much. Let's see. Let's go to the spider here. This is from Jose. Jose sends them in every time, but I never see him in the comments section. Let me punch in again. Let me see how much detail we got. We got some really good detail on this. Let's see. He's munching on a bee, or it looks like a bee or a wasp that he caught. I'm not sure where to go with this because it's close, but it's not macro or really close up. And I know cropping in, like, I'm really good at that, but see if I can tone some of the greens down a little bit. Crank up the reds. A little bit less green. Add an orange. Crank up the sharpness. Turn off this filter. It's on auto. We're good there. And vignette. A little tighter. Right to there. Okay. You bring down the green luminance again. And some of the yellows and oranges a little bit. Oh, I didn't even look at the EXIF data on this, Roman. Let's see what we got. 12 to 40 Pro, EM1 Mark II. You don't need a Pro lens to get sharp pictures. Although it helps. But yeah, let's bring the exposure down and push the shadows. See if I can save these highlights. A little bit more. All right, good. And I need to tilt it a little bit. All right, I think I'm done. I mean, the highlights are a little strong on the spider, but I wasn't able to save that. Tiny bit of clarity. All right, let that render a second. All right, that looks good. You can see basically just crop tilt and some color, right? Pulling the greens back and pushing the reds and yellows. And that's about it. Really sharp though, man. Good, really good capture. But that looks good. Okay. Let's see. Wow, what's going on in here? Let me see if there's anything hiding in the shadows here. Some ghosts. Look at that. Look at these ghosts over here. I knew it. I knew there'd be ghosts. What is that? Look at this dude. There's a guy sitting here. With a girl. I assume. I can tell by the shoes, but... Oh, you know what this is? These aren't ghosts. This is a, I bet this is some kind of lens flare from the lamps over here. So you might be, maybe you're using a, who shot this? Luke? Are you here, Luke? You're using some sort of, maybe a UV filter or something on the front of your camera. What's causing this? Yeah, Randy, I bet. Hey, Levente, don't knock that line. That used to work for me. How you doing? Nice shoes. That's right. I think this is a reflection off of this, but it's not quite. These are a little bit spaced out a little more. But anyway, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. I'm getting so fascinated by what these are, and I'm not working on the picture. All right, so let me go. Let me put this back, and that's right. Well, I didn't always say nice shoes. I would just say, hold on. I like the colors here, though. I just hate to lose the people here, but they're gonna be so. Let me look at the bright. If it wasn't for these ghosts here, there's almost something here to save, but because of this lens flare or whatever these are, I'm not gonna be able to save that side of it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And because without these people and these ghosts, it's not an interesting picture anymore. It's just a lamp. I mean, the light is really good, but there's, you know, light is not a subject necessarily. Let's see. I'm gonna try and save this couple in here. So let's go vertical. Right there. And let's go black and white, and we're gonna go grainy black and white because now we're all in the shadows, right? See if I can save this. Save this a little bit with the tone curve. Where'd my tone curve go? This. Need to crop a little more. Now let's add some vignette. Wonder if I think I need to crop this tree out too. Let's see. That right about. Okay, we're almost there. Where's my vignette? The vignette gonna come in and save me a little bit more. Light tilt. A little bit more in the shadows. All right, that's the best I can do. Let's do it before and after. So the challenge is there's no subject in the light. So fortunately we are able to find something over here. But I think if it weren't for these ghosts coming in, these orbs or whatever, maybe it's the guardian angels or Cupid, I don't know. But now we got like kind of a grainy black and white image, right? Instead of like a picture of a lamppost. Oh, Luke, hey, you're here. All right, good. I'm glad you like it. All right, let's look at what images you guys sent. You edit my picture, right? So we'll go to, this is the original image. Oh, thanks, Randy. This is the original image here that I sent you guys to edit for me. And let me show you what I did. I can close that. This is my edit that I did. I just went vertical, then kind of a gritty black and white. I didn't have much. I mean, I thought it was an interesting photo, but I just couldn't make it work. So I sent it out for you guys to work on. I'm not trying to punish you or anything. I feel like there's something there. Well, let's see what you guys did. Let's see what this is. This is from Joni. I like that. That's pretty cool. He photoshopped a Santa Claus and then some kind of lighting up here. That's cool. And a Merry Christmas. All right. Oh wow, we got like another double exposure of some kind. This is interesting too. Gives a very kind of ghost feel. Yeah, we'll have to catch up on some of your ghost stories, Bob, one day. Um, because this is very creepy looking, right? This almost looks like a ghost now, walking in the woods. But yeah, this is a great edit. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, awesome job straightening the lines and saturating the colors. This is a good edit too, Agnes. Very good. You left earlier though, that's too bad, but hopefully you see this. I like this. I would have cropped more. Well, obviously I did, but I think you did a good job bringing the colors back and straightening all the lines. It's still a tad crooked. A little bit tad to the left, it'll be perfect. This was the governor's house, Annapolis, Maryland, I believe. Okay, this is a cool edit too. Very different look. You guys are all sending very different look and feel. I like the way this, all of the columns and everything came out. And I like these tones. Very interesting tones here. See what this is. Oh, look at the starlight effect. This is from Torin. That's cool. The only thing is you got these yellow starlights coming out, but then everything else is kind of a gray mush. Whoops. I hit a button by accident here. I did that. I got this one. Yeah, so you need I would change the tone of the whole image to match the light or vice versa. Change these flares to be less yellow. All right, Plato, we'll see you later. Ooh, this is a good edit too. A little bit of a blurring effect all the way around and sort of a partial color with the jacket. So you get this little bit of a miniature effect with this purple. I like this. I would have cropped this person to be walking into the frame instead of out of the frame, but I guess either way works. I got to experiment with things going out of frame instead of coming in the frame. I'm so used to framing things coming into the frame rather than leaving the frame that when I see it like this, it looks off to me, but I think somehow this works. I'll have to experiment with this more, and I like this partial color job. Really good. Really good with the jacket. And okay, this is a very similar crop to mine. And you save the highlights on the columns here, but then you didn't follow through here. The colors get very cold very quickly. It doesn't look natural here. I feel like these need to be a little bit more yellow. And then we'll be okay. But good straightening out. You just need to do a little bit of... Oh, this is Levente's image. Need a little bit of skewing to straighten it up on the other side, and I think we're good. Yeah, the lights were this way, right? But yeah, because there's a pretty harsh light coming in. But I feel like these need to be balanced a little more. I think on my image, I cropped it out altogether. Yeah, I cropped those two columns out altogether because the lighting was very different. Yeah, I get that. See, oh, look at that. This is very gritty and dark. I like this. A little bit too dark. Needs to be just a little bit lighter. I would add maybe not that much. But yeah, something like that. I shouldn't mess with your edits. Your edits are what they are. But that's cool. I like it. Um, Almost, yeah, I see what you're doing here. You kind of, I like it. I like it. It's very dark, very different. And last one, this is a, wow, this one is, oh, interesting. What happened to all of the, this one's weird. It's got kind of a, the contrast is very flat, but then very strong at the same time. Oh, this is yours, Bob. um, Yours is the blue and orange with frame. Okay. I don't think I saw that. Is it this one? Oh, that's Neo. Anyway, let me look at Bob's again. Oh, just on top. Okay, I'll go back to it. Uh, this is a little bit tight on this side for me, Bob, but I like this pastel-y kind of look though otherwise. This is interesting. Okay, let me see what Serge is talking about. Serge, just on top of the original one. Mine is the blue and orange with frame. Oh, this one. Okay. Got it. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, I don't think I looked at this. This has got the same thing with these columns just kind of being, yeah, because like in my image, I just ended up cropping everything else out. But I like this too. It's got a vintage kind of cool tint to it. Kind of pinkish here on the columns with the lighting. Yeah, I get it though. A little more cropping though. Well, that's just me. You didn't like the pastels, Randy? Let me look at this. I kind of like the pastel look. It's just very different than the original image, you know? 'Cause the original was just very, I don't know. I like it. I liked all the edits though. They were all really interesting. I have to pick one though. I'm leaning towards that one as my favorite. I like mine the best. No, I'm just kidding. Mine is okay. This is kind of an average edit, but some of these are really, this one is really good. I think I like this one the best. Who did this one? Murat? Murat's the one, you know what? You know why he did this? Because he had lens flare, I bet. Because Murat's the one that sent the other picture with all that lens glare and flare. Uh, no, wait a minute. I took this picture, so there's no lens flare. It's tack sharp. And you know what's interesting about this image is I used the Olympus OM 24mm f2.8, the original manual focus, you know, from the film camera. And that's on my Pen F. In case you guys didn't see the EXIF data, the 24mm f2.8 OM. I adapted an original OM mount. All right. Okay, Randy, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna message you on Flickr or wherever I get in touch with you and talk about your ghost stories. But thanks everybody for joining. Wow, another long session. A little over 2 hours today. And you got some ghosts at a lighthouse. Yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta see. I mean, I'm a firm I got some ghost stories of my own. I don't have any evidence, but I got some ghost stories. Um, I'm on at robtrek. Okay. But yeah, I got some really good ghost stories, but I don't have any like things that happened to me. Nothing bad, just creep me out. 'Cause how do you fight a ghost, right? I'm not scared of people as much as I am ghosts, because ghosts you can't fight back. But okay, you guys have a good weekend. I'll catch up with you guys again on Sunday. Let me see if I can make it my outro thing work. Thanks for sending all the pictures in. I really enjoy editing them. I have a good time chatting with you guys and editing your pictures. It's always good to challenge. Never met a bad ghost, huh? All right. I have something. Yeah.